Assess your performance tonight, Mitch.
Sorry. Solid first half. Made some errors in the second half. Some things I got to get better at. I think I held the ball too long a little bit tonight. Took a few too many sacks. We play a good team next week and stuff like that will get you beat. So I got to improve on those things. And but again, I know it's a learning process. I want to be perfect. I know I won't be perfect. So just got to keep working. And there's definitely a positive attitude towards it. I'm excited to see what I did wrong and make those corrections. And again, this is a long season and really my second start ever in college football. It's a little different than high school. So yeah, I'm excited to look at those things and get better at them.
How do you fix that internal clock in your head so that you're not holding on to the ball so long?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't live at all in camp. So this is my first time, getting tackled in, since last time I played was. So just working on that, knowing that, pressure's coming around the edge, especially on third down. And they're conscious things I can continue to keep in the back of my mind. And usually when I make mistakes and something I got to work on, something I can constantly remind myself before practice. And usually those things become, I don't usually tend to make those mistakes as much again. It's something to just continue to work on. And obviously I'm not perfect and nobody's perfect, but I want to be perfect and I strive for that. So just continue to keep that in the back of my mind and work through that as practice. And we have 30 minutes before practice every day, and that's something I'll take in pre-practice and continue to work on. So,
Mitch, I believe it was on rushing attempt was the first time you got tackled. What were your thoughts about actually getting tackled? Hey, these guys are going to hit me. They're going to leave me out. How'd that kind of feel?
It's a good feeling. Just getting that out of your system. Like I joked about it at ACC media. I said I wish I put me on kickoff return so I could hit somebody, get the nerves out. So it's always good. Even after the first few plays, you throw the ball, but you don't get hit. I was craving getting hit, so you can kind of settle in. So it's good. Obviously, you don't get popped, but it's good to get some contact and get the body settled in.
After so much talk in the last month and a half about the running game needing to be better, what was the struggle in base run for the first 3.5 quarters?
Yeah, I don't really think there was much of a struggle. They just gave us a bunch of looks where a lot of edge pressure and more than they showed on tape, and they're forced us to throw the ball tonight. They were putting a lot of guys in the box, and obviously in the RPO game, it's a numbers game, so forcing me to pull it and things like that. So, really wasn't a struggle. They gave us a lot of looks to throw the ball. And that's a good team. They played us well, and a lot of edge pressure that wasn't always that didn't show up as much on the tape. So, again, teams are going to adjust, and we have to adjust to that. But again, a lot of looks to throw the ball, and they're forced to throw the ball.
What was the feeling to get the 4-minute drive at the end with the jumbo package and see Damon take off?
Yeah, that was great. That was great. They knew we were running the ball every single play. Everybody was in the box, and Elon did a great job. They kicked some tail, and I think 5 plays, 50 yards, something like that. 4 plays, 50 yards. So, and they knew we were running the ball. So those guys, did a great job in front, pushing the pile. Damon did a great job running the ball. I had the ball booted away a few times, but he did a great job. So that's all those guys.
Walk me through 2 of your touchdown passes. One finding Cam Hyde over the middle, and then the jump ball you threw Jamal Banks. What were you seeing on that one too?
Yeah, well, I call him jump ball maul. So there's no 50-50 balls with Jamal. It's all 90-10. So just throw it out there and he'll make a play. And he made a great play. I missed the ball a little bit inside, more than I wanted to. But he made a great play. That was the play call. Was one-on-one, throw the ball to Jamal. And that's what we got. So it's a great play by him. And then to Cam, Coach R, the previous we were on the sidelines. He called on the phone. He's like, hey, I'm gonna call this play. I think we get this look, and that's exactly what happened. I was like, wow, it's kind of cool seeing that come into fruition. So he called the right play, was the right defense, and Cam ran a great route, kind of around the Mike linebacker, and kind of stayed skinny up the middle of the field, and made a great catch. And I gotta give him some credit, man. I know he was gonna take it all the way, but he did. So I gotta give Cam some credit on that. He looked fast.
He looked fast.
He wanted that. He scored. So yeah, he looked good.
On the other side of things, what did you see on that interception?
Yeah, that was a good play. Obviously, free safety fit in the box. I'm trying to get the post around him. He made a good play. I was trying to put it around him, and he jumped. He kind of jumped, so I tried to clutch and put it around him, and he kind of stayed in the air a lot longer than I thought he was, and kind of jumped in front of it. So it was a good play. Probably should have just pulled that one and kept running. I'll have to see if they haven't seen me hit, but that was a good play. And yeah, again, I should have probably kept that one myself.
Mitch, like you said before, a lot of it's going to be based on looking at the game film, but what positive takeaways can you take from today that you feel will help you for next week?
Yeah, I thought, how many yards did he have? Anybody know?
We had
4 something?
427. Yep.
427, so obviously we moved the ball. I think the main negative of that, we just didn't finish drives. Got to score points and score touchdowns in the red zone. Obviously, when you play a team like Vanderbilt, the rest of our schedule, those guys can score touchdowns. So it's important that we score touchdowns. And again, a lot of that falls on me. I missed a throw in the red zone. That would have been a touchdown to Taylor. So just clean that stuff up. So.
What were your thoughts on Wesley's first big game today?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Wesley stepped in and played a great game. He's obviously a super talented player, and it's only his second year in the pros. He's still a young kid. He's 19 years old, so him stepping in there and playing was great for him, great for his confidence, and great for our football team. And he's gonna have a really special career at Wake Forest. So I'm excited for him. He did a great job.
Mitch, do you think it's going to be easier for you now as the season goes on because you're not, not the non-starter or whatever? Do you think it's going to be a little bit easier transition for you?
Obviously, the games are going to get a lot harder. We have a tough schedule, so that's going to get harder. But I think each week I will improve. That's the goal. Like I've said 3 times up here, I want to be perfect, but I won't be perfect. And the goal is just to keep improving and get better each week, so we get a chance to play Charlotte at the end and be at your peak performance. So I think things will, for me, get a little easier, just in the sense that I'll get more comfortable and get more experience. But the opponents will keep getting better and better. And we play a great opponent next week. Vanderbilt is a really good football team, so it's gonna be a good test for us, and I'm excited for it. Really excited for it.
That's good. Thanks, Mitch.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.